How do I become happier in my life? Exercise. 7 minutes could be enough. Think exercise is something you don't have time for? Think again. Check out the 7-minute workout mentioned in the New York Times. That's a workout any of us can fit into our schedules. Exercise has such a profound effect on our happiness and well-being that it is an effective strategy for overcoming depression. In a study cited in Shawn Achor's book The Happiness Advantage, 3 groups of patients treated their depression with medication, exercise, or a combination. The results of this study are surprising. Although all 3 groups experienced similar improvements in their happiness levels early on, the follow-up assessments proved to be radically different. The groups were then tested 6 months later to assess their relapse rate. Of those who had taken the medication alone, 38% had slipped back into depression. Those in the combination group were doing only slightly better, with a 31% relapse rate. The biggest shock, though, came from the exercise group. Their relapse rate was only 9%. You don't have to be depressed to benefit from exercise, though. Exercise can help you relax, increase your brain power, and even improve your body image, even if you don't lose any weight. We've explored exercise in depth before, and looked at what it does to our brains, such as releasing proteins and endorphins that make us feel happier. A study in the Journal of Health Psychology found that people who exercised felt better about their bodies even when they saw no physical changes. Sleep more. You'll be less sensitive to negative emotions. We know that sleep helps our body recover from the day and repair itself, and that it helps us focus and be more productive. It turns out sleep is also important for happiness. Negative stimuli get processed by the amygdala. Positive or neutral memories gets processed by the hippocampus. Sleep deprivation hits the hippocampus harder than the amygdala. The result is that sleep-deprived people fail to recall pleasant memories yet recall gloomy memories just fine. In one experiment by Walker, sleep-deprived college students tried to memorize a list of words. They could remember 81% of the words with a negative connotation, like cancer. But they could remember only 31% of the words with a positive or neutral connotation, like sunshine or basket. The BPS Research Digest explores another study that proves sleep affects our sensitivity to negative emotions. Using a facial recognition task throughout the course of a day, researchers studied how sensitive participants were to positive and negative emotions. Those who worked through the afternoon without taking a nap became more sensitive to negative emotions like fear and anger. Spend more time with friends, family. Money can't buy you happiness. Staying in touch with friends and family is one of the top 5 regrets of the dying. If you want more evidence that time with friends is beneficial for you, research proves it can make you happier right now, too. Social time is highly valuable when it comes to improving our happiness, even for introverts. Several studies have found that time spent with friends and family makes a big difference to how happy we feel. I love the way Harvard happiness expert Daniel Gilbert explains it. We are happy when we have family, we are happy when we have friends, and almost all the other things we think make us happy are actually just ways of getting more family and friends. Get outside more. Happiness is maximized at 57 degrees. In The Happiness Advantage, Shawn Achor recommends spending time in the fresh air to improve your happiness. Making time to go outside on a nice day also delivers a huge advantage. One study found that spending 20 minutes outside in good weather not only boosted positive mood, but broadened thinking and improved working memory. This is pretty good news for those of us who are worried about fitting new habits into our already busy schedules. 20 minutes is a short enough time to spend outside that you could fit it into your commute or even your lunch break. In an interview in the March 2008 newsletter to the grant study subjects, Valent was asked, "What have you learned from the grant study men?" Valent's response: that the only thing that really matters in life are your relationships to other people. Help others. 100 hours a year is the magic number. One of the most counterintuitive pieces of advice I found is that to make yourself feel happier, you should help others. In fact, 100 hours per year, or 2 hours per week, is the optimal time we should dedicate to helping others in order to enrich our lives. When researchers interviewed more than 150 people about their recent purchases, they found that money spent on activities such as concerts and group dinners out brought far more pleasure than material purchases like shoes, televisions, or expensive watches. Spending money on other people, called pro-social spending, also boosts happiness. Practice smiling. Reduce pain, improve mood, think better. Smiling can make us feel better, but it's more effective when we back it up with positive thoughts, according to this study. A new study led by a Michigan State University business scholar suggests customer service workers who fake smile throughout the day worsen their mood and withdraw from work, affecting productivity. But workers who smile as a result of cultivating positive thoughts such as a tropical vacation or a child's recital, improve their mood and withdraw less. Of course, it's important to practice real smiles, where you use your eye sockets. You've seen fake smiles that don't reach the person's eyes. Try it, smile with just your mouth, then smile naturally. Your eyes narrow. There's a huge difference in a fake smile and a genuine smile. Closing parenthesis. Plan a trip. It helps even if you don't actually take one. As opposed to actually taking a holiday, simply planning a vacation or break from work can improve our happiness. A study published in the journal Applied Research in Quality of Life showed that the highest spike in happiness came during the planning stage of a vacation as people enjoy the sense of anticipation. In the study, the effect of vacation anticipation boosted happiness for 8 weeks. After the vacation, happiness quickly dropped back to baseline levels for most people. Meditate. Rewire your brain for happiness. Meditation is often touted as an important habit for improving focus, clarity, and attention span, as well as helping to keep you calm. It turns out it's also useful for improving your happiness. In one study, a research team from Massachusetts General Hospital looked at the brain scans of 16 people before and after they participated in an 8-week course in mindfulness meditation. The study, published in the January issue of Psychiatry Research, Neuroimaging, concluded that after completing the course, parts of the participants' brains associated with compassion and self-awareness grew, and parts associated with stress shrank. One study found that people who just thought about watching their favorite movie actually raised their endorphin levels by 27%. If you can't take the time for a vacation right now, or even a night out with friends, put something on the calendar, even if it's a month or a year down the road. Then, whenever you need a boost of happiness, remind yourself about it. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.